Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Magnus, and welcome back to Lessons of Hearthstone. As always, let's do another arena, because they're a lot more fun than constructed. So let's see what we can do today. The last one did not go very well. That's what we got. We got a Druid, a Warrior, and a Shaman. I don't like the Warrior very much. I've never been very good at them. The Druid's kind of fun, as is the Shaman. Shaman's remarkably fun. But I haven't done a Druid in the arena yet, so let's take the Druid. See what we can do. Okay, first choice. Blood Knight, not so much. I don't really like it unless I'm playing against a Paladin or as a Paladin, because you need to sort of remove these Divine Shields, so it's a very, very situational play. Mountain Giant's pretty good, if you have a lot of cards in your hand, obviously. So you need to have at least 2 cards in your hand to actually play this on turn 10. So it's pretty good if you want to get it out early if you have a lot of cards, but I think I'm going to go with the Ancient of War because it does have a taunt or an attack. So I'm going to go with Ancient of War. Ooh. Tough choice. Well, we can ignore the Oasis Snapjaw because it's pretty damn useless unless I have, well, if I got this and then this to put it on top of, then it's not bad, because then I can make it a really big scary taunt, or I can make it a 6-7, which is not terrible. Unless you have a way of buffing this. If you're a hunter, it's okay, because a lot of the stuff synergizes with beasts. Ironbark Protectors are also really good, because it's a big scary taunt, and does a lot of damage. So I think I'm going to take that. Okay. Dollar Mage, probably. Do get a lot of spells in a Druid deck, and a lot of the removal is very much reliant on spell damage. For instance, Swipe and Starfall, they both scale remarkably well with that, so we're going to go with the Dalaran Mage. Ancient Brewmaster could be useful. I do need a little bit of card draw. Druid, unless I get Nourish. But I think we're going to go with the Novice Engineer just for that early game card draw. Okay, I don't have any weapons, so I can ignore this. The charge is nice. It is source removal, but it is 6 cost for basically a something that's worse than a Fireball, basically. Because Fireball is 6 damage for 4 cost. So we're actually going to go with the low-end taunt on this one. Okay, Innovates. These are incredibly useful because they really ramp up the pacing of the Druid deck. Loot Hoarder. Get some more card draw in there. Big scary creature or semi-scary creature with stealth. Tough choice. If I can get some Marks of the Wild after I bring this out of stealth, this can be a really nasty creature. So we're going to go with the Stranglethorn Tiger. Darkscale Healer is actually probably the best choice of these 3. The Bluegill Warrior, it's not bad. It is a 2-1 charge for 2. So you can have a really good turn 1 play with the coin, or a turn 2 counter to whatever the hell they play on turn 1. But I think I'm going to go with the Darkscale Healer. Okay, Murlocs generally don't get these in arenas, because you don't know how many other Murlocs you're going to draft. Questing Adventurer, it's good if you can keep it alive, and if you can play it properly. I don't really have that many spells at this point, but I think I am going to go with the Violet Teacher, just because, yes, these 2 are both pretty high priority targets, but this one you can get more use out of it. Okay, and speaking of Murlocs, there's another one, but we're going to go with the Archmage. More spell damage. It's a big, scary creature, and another Innovate, so we're going to grab that. Just really start ramping up our pacing. Young Priestess. Very good card. Extremely good card, and annoying to deal with early on in the game. It's up against a Charged Divine Shield, which is actually a very solid form of removal. If you had to take a choice between the Reckless Rocketeer and the Argent Commander, you go with the Argent Commander, because of that Divine Shield. It doesn't die instantly. But in this situation, I am kind of lacking on the low-end stuff. So I'm going to go with the Young Priestess. It's very, very useful. Okay, there's our card draw. So let's get a Wrath. And no Magenta Venter, because more card draw. Okay, Wind Fury. In a Druid deck, it's okay, especially if I can grab a Savage Roar. But I'm thinking another big scary taunt. Yeah. Another Ironbark Protector. Those things are just those things are just good. Spiteful Smith, again, no weapons, pointless. Harvest Golem, it's pretty useful. It's hard to deal with, and when you kill it, it comes back as a 2/1. So it's not too bad, but I do like Mark of Nature, and I don't have a lot of spells yet. And this is a very versatile spell, because it's 4 attack or 4 health and taunt. So we're going to go with the Mark of Nature. Okay, now we have removal. I can either Dark Iron Dwarf, Claw, or Starfire. I think I'm going to go with the Starfire, just because it is that direct removal, and it gives me a card. Claw's really great if for early game removal, but I'm thinking the Starfire as well, since I do have some spell power in the deck. Okay, Naturalize, Wild Growth, and Wolf Rider. Wild Growth is probably what I'm going to go with here, because it synergizes with Innervates very, very well, and you can really start ramping up your deck. And if you pull this later in the game, say around turn 9 or turn 10, well, actually after turn 10, you actually get a card draw out of it. Naturalize, it's great. Got something in my mouth here. Some hair in my mouth. I have long hair, it's kind of problematic. Anyways, Naturalize, it's a nice bit of removal, but it gives your opponents 2 cards, which you kind of don't want to do, unless their hand is pretty damn full and you want to burn 2 cards for them. Then that's kind of a dick move, in which case I'd say highly do it, if they have 10 cards in their hand. But I think I'm going to go with the Wild Growth, as I said earlier, because it's just useful. Okay. This is a nasty choice, because all 3 of these are rather good. The Abomination, it's really good if you want to remove some smaller end creatures from your opponent, because you just drop it down, he has to kill it, and then it kills them all. Ravenholt Assassin is great because it's a big scary creature with stealth. It doesn't have that much health, but you can't kill it instantly with a spell because of that stealth. Knife Juggler, it's useful early on. Later on, it's not as useful. I do have a couple of I have actually a lot of big scary creatures already, so we're going to go with a Knife Juggler. How much taunt do I have, by the way? 1, 2 in the form of Mark of Nature, 3, 4, 5, but these are later. These are much, much later. I need some early game taunt. Okay, so I can go with another Wild Growth, or I can go with another Starfire. I think I'm going to go with the Starfire on this one, just because it is that sort of direct removal. The Wild Growth is nice if I can pull them early. If I pull them later, then, as I said, if I pull them later, around after turn 10, I do get a card draw out of it. But I prefer to pull them early so I can play those bigger minions earlier on. So I think I'm going to go with the Starfire. And let's take another Mage. Ooh, nasty. Well, we can ignore Captain Greenskin because I don't have a weapon. Alexstrasza can save my ass, but Sylvanas Windrunner is also really, really useful because you can use it as, well, it's a random minion actually. So between the choice of these 2, I'm going to go with Alexstrasza. Removal and card draw, can't go wrong with that. So we're going to go take another Wrath. And this is what I was talking about. This is a fantastic card, synergizes extremely well with a lot of things, specifically the Darkscale Healer and the Stranglethorn Tiger. It synergizes very, very well with them. I drop that, I get a 7/7 taunt after I use it in stealth, or I can get a 6/7 taunt after I use a heal. So it's actually an extremely useful card. It's up against a Stormwind Champion, which buffs everything, but I do have a number of big scary creatures already. So we're going to go with the Mark of the Wild. Okay. Abusive Sergeant. Could be useful for some early play. I have 2 Wraths already, so I'm going to avoid that again. But I don't have any of this sort of mid-game taunt, so we're going to go with the Mogishan Warden. Okay. Magma Rager, I've expressed concerns about this in the past. It's a 5/1 for 3, so if they have any sort of direct removal, this thing dies instantly. If you're playing against a mage, this is completely worthless, because they can just ping it off with a Fire Blast. The Oasis Snapjaw, this is actually something else that you could use well with Mark of Nature or with Mark of the Wild, because if I Mark of the Wild it becomes a 4/9 taunt, which is going to take a while for them to beat through, and it's going to do some significant damage in the process. Whereas with Mark of Nature, I can make it a 6/7, so it becomes an Ogre Magi or not an Ogre Magi, a Boulder Fist. One more mana cost and 2 cards, but in this situation, I'm going to go with the Festering Ghoul, or Flesh-Eating Ghoul, because it's just that useful. Okay, Youthful Brewmaster. We already have 2 wraths, so we're not going to go with a 3rd one. Murloc Tidehunter, not bad. You do get 2 minions for the price of 2. But in this case, I think I'm going to go with the Youthful Brewmaster, because I do have some things that I would like to pull back. Specifically, like the Stranglethorn Tigers, the Archmage, some of the bigger, nastier things. If I can pull them back. Even, hell, Alexstrasza would be nice. If I'm losing a game, I can play Alexstrasza, set their health to 15, pull her back, and then play her again and set my health. If I'm, yeah, I could picture some really fun things with that. Okay, I haven't pulled a swipe yet, which is kind of irritating because I don't have any type of AoE removal, so I'm really gonna have to be careful about that. But how much spell damage have I got? 2 there, and then I've got the Archmage. So that's 3. I got a good amount of spell damage. Nightblades, I mean, it's direct 3 damage to the hero, and it's a 4/4. Not terrible for 5 cost. I don't really like it, so I think I might go with another Flesh-Eating Ghoul. Yeah, because these things, you can scale them out of control pretty damn quickly. Okay. Ancient of War. Again, this is a big, nasty creature. If I don't have a lot of cards in my hand, though, it's kind of annoying to play. Though I do, in that defense, though, I do have a remarkable amount of card draw. What do I have? Got 2 Wraths. Got a Loot Horde, a Novice Engineer, a Gnomish Inventor. I do have a fair amount of card draw, so I might be able to pull this one off. But, at the same time, it's an Ancient of War. It's big, it's nasty, and it can do a lot of stuff. I would have liked to get like a Druid of the Claw, because those are incredibly useful for so many different things, because of that charge or taunt option. I'm pretty good on the 2 costs. So yeah, I'm going to go with another Ancient of War, just because it does give me... I have 4 big scary taunts, and I have the potential to drop 2 more, I think? Yeah, I have the potential to drop 2 more, so I have a potential of 9 big scary taunts that do a lot of damage. So, alright. Let's see what we can do. Our previous arena experience has not gone very well, to say the least. Especially with that 0/3 Warlock. The 3/3 Hunter I was okay with. The 6/3 Mage I was ecstatic with, so... Let's see what we can do with the Druid. And we're up against a Mage. We're up against Mark, apparently. Hello, Mark. My name is Richard. How are you? Okay. These are really great to start with. Fortunately, I don't have anything to play with it. So, let's see what we can do. Not useful whatsoever. However, if I keep it around, I can play a turn 5 Ancient of War. Which is... Or I could play a turn 1 Flesh-Eating Ghoul. Which... is not a bad idea. Because he can't kill it instantly, and anything he plays I can just kill and start ramping this up. So yeah, let's do that. And if it starts taking damage, I can always just pull it back. I don't like using 2 cards on the first turn unless I'm starting second, but... At the same time, it's not too bad. It makes him deal with this right away, because I can start ramping it up. If he plays like a 1-cost creature, or 1-health creature, or something like that, I can just shapeshift and kill it. Or he's just going to do that. Okay, the RNG gods are in my favor. They did not kill this. Unfortunately, he's going to kill it. So... I can either pull it back and play it again, or I can let him kill it. I do have another one in my deck. I can take the 2 damage, let him kill it. Yeah. Let's do the 3 damage. Let him use that mana to kill it. Because he has to, otherwise I'm just going to keep pounding his face in with it. And there's the ping with the Fire Blast. Or are you going to play something? If you don't play something, I'm going to pull it back. In which case, there you go. There's the Fire Blast ping, and that ends your turn. And I think I just Wild Growth in this situation, so... Oh, I can't do both. Okay, well, we're just going to Wild Growth once then, to get up to 5 mana crystals on the next turn. But I don't have anything to play, so I'll play the Gnomish Inventor. It will get my Ancient of War out earlier. Ooh, nasty. Because I'm not a mage, I can't kill that instantly. I'm going to take 3 damage from it, which I'm kind of okay with, since I do have that 2 armor built up. And it does let me sort of keep this momentum going. But that's kind of nasty. That's the only time you... Well... It's okay to play, because it forces me to kill it instantly, especially if I don't have anything on the board like a taunt. If I had a taunt up, then I would have just ignored it. Ooh, that's nasty. Those are annoying. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to drop you, probably pull you back, just so I can get the extra card draw. Yeah. Just so I can get the card draw again on the next turn. And then probably just kill that. Take the 2 damage. Actually, no, it's going to do more than that. Okay, so he attacks me there. Because I could take 2 from him dying, and I take 4 from attacking it. But I have 1 armor. So this is the thing, I don't have any AoE removal, so this is a really bad position to be in. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to drop a big scary taunt. Because it's going to absorb all of this. Which I'm okay with. And this is a polymorph. Which, being a mage, probably does. If not, then I'm just going to start picking things out. Because the thing is, I kill this, and it kills that. And takes the thingy down to 2 health. What's that? Polymorph? Ooh, nasty. Fortunately, he still has to attack it. So it's going to kill a bunch of his stuff. Yeah. Of course, it killed my taunt as well, but well played. Now I can just play another big scary taunt, though I'm thinking I hold off on that. Maybe play like a Mogishan Warden, and then get the card draw back. And then I think I play the Young Priestess, because then he has to deal with this, otherwise it's going to start getting rapidly out of control. So we can innovate Young Priestess, since I'm running out of time to really make these worth it. But, you know, I'll wait a turn, because he can actually pick this off with the Fire Blast. So against a mage, this is actually not a good play. Yeah, that's really bad to play against a mage, actually. Okay. So, you're going to do that. Which absorbs that. Which is unfortunate. Okay, so what do we do? Well, I want to get rid of that. Okay, so we're going to go... No. Yeah, we're going to go like that. We're going to go like that. Probably kill that. Just trade it out. And then pick off this one. And end our turn. It's going to be really hard for me to get any type of major board control, because I don't have that AoE removal. Ah, and he drops another one of those. Another Fen Creeper. This is going rather poorly, I must say. Can I pull something useful? No, I can't. Okay, well. Okay. How much mana is this going to cost me? 7, 10... I can do it. So here's the play. We're going to make this thing nasty. And we're going to make this thing not as nasty. So we're going to make that a 2/5, which you can't kill directly. Okay, so we're going to go like this. We're going to go like this. We're going to innovate. And then we're going to go like that and put on 5 attack. And now it's a 10/6, behind a 2/5 taunt that he can't kill instantly. Unless that's a polymorph. That's a polymorph, of course! Of course it's a polymorph, you're a mage. But that's sort of the risk you have to take. Fortunately, I can pull in an Ironbark Protector this turn. And he can't kill this instantly, fortunately. Oh, we can. Never mind. Damn it. Well, that did not work as I wanted it to. So, we can Alexstrasza. He's already played 1 polymorph. But I'm thinking I just go... yeah. Ironbark Protector, Loot Hoarder. How much more removal and control do you have in your deck? How much did you draw, is what I'm wondering. So you played 1 polymorph. So that's the thing about arenas over constructed. In constructed, I can keep track of things that you do. Like, you can only play 2 polymorphs, or 2 flame strikes, or 2 of anything, really. Whereas in arena, those rules don't apply. Yes, thank you, give me the card. That's what I want. And I get another card. Which is kind of okay. Okay, so you're gonna smack. You're gonna smack me again. Please smack me again. Damn, you're not gonna smack me again, are you? Okay, not helpful. Sure. Well, let's play the card first. Another Ironbark Protector. Okay, I can work with that. Because we're just going to smack. We're going to shapeshift. Oh, I can't Ironbark Protector now, but that's fine, I can play it on my next turn. We're going to drop the Violet Teacher. We're going to kill that. Fortunately, since I do have a lot of card draw, I haven't pulled my Wraths yet. My Wraths will be very useful. Okay, now what do you do? What's that? A secret. That could be a number of things, so we're going to have to figure that one out. And I can't figure it out directly, can I? Yes, I can. Yes, I can figure what that is directly. Because it can either be a Vaporize, it can be a Mirror Entity, it can be an Ice Block, an Ice Barrier, or a Counterspell. And they're all pretty damn easy to figure out what they are. So I'm going to hold off on playing one of these big guys. Okay, let's find out what this is. So we kill you. Are you a Vaporize? No, you're not a Vaporize. I don't want to play a Mirror Entity. So, I'm thinking I just kill that. Let him see if I can get like a small, dinky little creature. Actually, Counterspell wouldn't be such a bad idea. Yeah, let's kill that. I don't want to give him a Mirror Entity. But if it's a Counterspell, then let's check. See, is it a Counterspell? It's not a Counterspell. Okay. So that means it's most likely a Mirror Entity or an Ice Block. Because it's not a Counterspell and it's not a Vaporize. We already tested those. So it's most likely a Mirror Entity. In which case, I'm going to give you probably the smallest creature that I have in my deck. Which is hopefully what I pull. Which is a Goldshire Footman. Have fun with that. That's why you don't trust Mirror Entity. And now I'm going to just play... I could play Alexstrasza and take him down to 15 health. Boom. 15 health. Have fun with that. And now I'm just going to smack you in the face for a bunch of damage. Okay, that's annoying. Okay. You're gonna stop picking on Alexstrasza. That's the thing with mage secrets. They don't work very well. Okay, so here's the play. We're going to go like this. We're going to smack you. We're going to smack you. Probably drop this guy down, because we can. Do I want to make that a... No, she's just going to... No, I don't. Not yet. I want to make this guy a taunt. Because I want to keep Alexstrasza nice and safe. Make you freeze that thing. Boom. Smack. This is going very well. There's not a whole lot he can do to pull this around. We had another polymorph, but... Okay, and now you've got to freeze that. And GG. I win. Awesome. Nope, gotta attack the tank. The spell power, the tanky Archmage. And Alexstrasza is going to eat your face off. Okay, so first game down. Went pretty well, I'd say. Lots and lots of card draw, lots and lots of everything, so... Let's see how this goes. I need 4 more damage on heroes to finish my daily quest. Let's see what we can do with this. There we go. Worthy opponents. How worthy are you? Butternuts. Priests can be kind of annoying with some things they do. Well, I don't like that hand at all. So we're gonna trash it. And what do we get? Something a whole lot worth. Well, I can turn 1 Wild Growth, which gives me options on my turn 2, if I pull something. But other than that, we don't have a whole lot to play. So I'm thinking I just turn 1 Wild Growth, unless I pull something that's remotely useful. And I didn't, so we're going to turn 1 Wild Growth and start ramping things up. Hopefully. It's the only Wild Growth I have in my deck, so... It means I get to turn 10 when he gets to turn 9. That's all it means, really. Which is fine. Ooh, a Lightwell. Nasty. Opening play, well, I can't kill it either. So what we're going to do is probably just start picking at it. Even though it's just going to heal itself back up. I'm kind of hoping he plays like a Nullshire Cleric or something, and then I can just wrap it into the ground. So. Because those things are a pain in the ass to deal with, and they give you ample amount of card draw. Though next turn I can play my Youthful Brewmaster, but there's no real bloody point, because I have nothing to pull back. So, we're not going to. Thank you! Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go like this, and then we'll just stab you in the face. It'll heal you. Because the thing is, I can't play the Youthful Brewmaster with the Knife Juggler because it just doesn't trigger properly. It's kind of weird and annoying because it doesn't trigger the Knife Juggler. Oh man, oh that's not good. Okay, that thing's becoming nasty pretty damn quickly. So, can I remove it next turn? I can, actually. And here's how we're going to do it. We're just going to stab it in the face, since I don't take any damage from it. And then we're going to wrap it, and get the card draw. And we get another Wrath. Excellent. And then next turn, I think I shall probably stab that thing in the face, and then wrap that for the 3 damage. Or I could Starfire something. Ow. That wasn't very nice. Or I could get 2 cards. I'm thinking I get rid of this, because it's annoying. Yeah. Let's just get rid of that. I get a card out of it anyways. and then next turn I can start playing my big scary stuff. Because I can pull that down for a nice big scary taunt. And if he has a mind control, if he pulled some mind controls, oh god, I am so screwed because I don't have any. Do I have any silence? I don't recall being offered any. Pretty sure I don't. So this could go bad very quickly. That's unfortunate. This is really unfortunate, actually, because I can't kill any of them. Yeah. Because even this guy, he was not going to kill it. I mean, I can make it a 10-5, and then trade out one of them. But yeah, that's not actually such a bad idea. Yeah, let's make it a 10-5. It's not a taunt. But now it will kill him if he attacks it. It'll kill one of them at least. Well, it could, if you attack it in the wrong order, it kills them both, but that's a mind control, isn't it? No, Shadowwood Death, even worse. Ah, that was useless. This is not going well. Not like the first game. This is really not going well. Okay, so I can Ironbark Protector, which will stave off death for the moment. Yeah. Actually, we're gonna do... Yeah, we're gonna... I don't have a choice in the matter. Because I've got no way of collecting a sort of board control. That's a mind control. Oh, Christ. Priests. They are so damn infuriating with their trickery. I love playing them, don't get me wrong. But I think I'm dead this game. Yeah. Pretty sure I'm dead this game. Yeah, pretty much. Well played. I don't have anything in my deck that can kill him, so we're just going to smack our face against the wall. And get into the next game. Well, that sucked. That really sucked there. Okay, let's, and I did 1 damage. Lovely. Just get completely ruined by that one. Let's see if this game will go better. So, we're currently 1-1. And we'll see how it goes from here on out. A Paladin. Drakey. Paladins can be annoying as well. Not quite as annoying as priests, but still pretty damn irritating. Young Priestess turn 1. Not terrible, actually, because Paladins don't have a direct way of removing it. So that's what we're going to do. Unfortunately, if I don't get anything else down, she can't actually do anything. Because she can't buff herself. What are you going to do? Oh. 1, 2, damn. Mad Bomber, you suck. I think I'm just going to kill you. Yeah. Well, that sucked. And the pacing for this game is actually quite a bit in his favor at the moment. So, I think I just eat that. Yes, we're going to eat that. And then that'll probably be it, actually. I'll play my Gnomish Inventor on the next turn. Don't have a whole lot of options here. Not yet, anyways. Oh, that's unfortunate. So, okay, so we're going to do this. And probably end our turn, because on turn 6 I can get... Next turn I can get that. Which will be far more useful than Innovating Wild Growth this turn. I think I'll just keep that, since at this point I'm getting pretty high up there that I don't really need to do anything. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to ping that. Yeah, because I got to get rid of that Divine Shield. Then we just innovate, and we drop that down. Because I've got to get these big scary taunts out, otherwise I'm going to die. Oh, come on! Faceless Manipulator? That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Christ. Well, I can't kill that one. He can kill me pretty damn easily, though. Actually, I can. I can kill it. So, yeah. You go smack. And we go smack. And then I think I just attack you for 2 because I need to get some damage on your face. Well, he can't have another. Well, he might have another Faceless Manipulator. If you get the option to take one of those, I highly suggest you do because they're really, really good. Okay, he gets another taunt out. Another big, nasty taunt. Well, I can innovate and drop my own. Drop an Ironbark Protector. But then he just hits it. Then he kills it pretty much damn instantly because of that damn Divine Shield. You know, I think I'm just going to have to eat the damage for 1 turn. So we're going to go Dollar on Mage, Loot Hoarder, and we'll drop our Wild Growth because we might as well. And then if he doesn't kill any of this stuff, what we're going to do is we're going to ping this shield. Or something. I don't know yet. Just highlight your stuff. I want to annoy you. Damn it! Stop playing things. This is not going very well. We'll see what we can do there. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Okay, so he's not going to kill anything. He's going to kill the Loot Hoarder, maybe. Yeah, so he kills the Loot Hoarder, trades that out. Okay. So I've got options. Sort of. Well, I've got to kill this. I've got to ping that. And then I can ping that, and then it kills both of those big nasties. So we're going to do this. Yeah. We'll kill both of those bigger creatures, unless he has another Faceless Manipulator. In which case I'm going to be very pissed off. Cult Master, good play. Good play. Because he has to kill them both. Oh, he can pick up 3 cards here, actually, if he really wants to. Yeah. So he's picking up a bunch of cards, and I can't do anything about this, because I've got no board control whatsoever, so I'm really far behind this game. Like, really far behind. Okay, so we're gonna do that. See if we can pull something useful. Wrath is actually useful. So we're gonna pull this guy back. See if we can pull something useful again. And then probably Wrath the other thing. Okay. And now we're gonna Dollar on Mage. No. Violet Teacher. Innovate. And then we're going to kill you. So that fills our board up nicely. Granted with a bunch of small minions, and we used a ton of cards to do that. But it gives me a lot of things to play with. And hopefully I can get some use out of it. Okay, so he kills that. Probably going to kill that next. Okay. So he's going to try to kill that, which is fine, because I'm just going to heal it up. Unless he can play something, like a Consecrate. Mad Bomber, okay. There's a lot of stuff on the field, so that didn't work out for him as well as he hoped. So I'm really okay with that, actually. So what's your next play? Big Scary Taunt. Not cool. Okay, and I got a Mark of Nature. Well, got to get rid of that. So I got to do 5 damage. 4 attack and taunt. Okay, I can make this work. So we're going to drop you down. we're just going to kill your taunt with our little shitty guy, because we can. And then we're going to take you and you to kill the Mad Bomber. And then we're going to start smacking you in the face. Of course, he's got a lot of cards in his hand. I don't. So this could go really bad really quickly for me, because I don't have a lot of cards floating around. Okay, Spellbreaker comes down, silences that, so I'm not going to be getting any more little useless minions. Even though I like my useless minions. They provide entertainment. I can make them dance. I'm going to freeze that. That's nasty. Okay, what did I pull? Alexstrasza. I'm going to wait to play that, because I can get him down pretty low to 15 anyways, and I might use it to save myself. Yeah. But I think I play it next turn. Anyways. Oh, no. Because, ooh, nasty. Probably going to play it on myself. Nope. Okay, so he's going to trade that out. Kill that. Okay. Well, this just got bad really quick. Okay. Fortunately, I did pick up a Motion Warden. It isn't going to do much. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to kill this. Take the 5 damage. We're just going to play a dollar on Mage just to get something out on the field. And then next turn, since I'm probably going to go below... Well, I may or may not go below 15 health this turn. I'm really... Ah, you dick. You dick. Okay. So it kills that, probably kills that, which is fine. I can't... Okay. So I play Alexstrasza, takes it down to 15 health, and then he's going to be forced to kill it, which trades out 2 creatures, and still leaves a bunch on the playing field. Not ideal. Well, let's kill that. Can you kill me this turn? Crap, you might be able to. 9. No, he can't kill me this turn. He can do significant damage to me, though. But then I can heal it back with Alexstrasza, which is not so bad. Okay, I am really in trouble now. Okay, so he kills that. Does that. So I think I'm dead next turn unless I pull... Actually, I know I'm dead next turn, because I can't do anything. So, yeah, let's just pull that, and GG, I lose. So, we're 1-2, it seems. Which is annoying, to say the least. So, you kill that, that's fine. And you go smack, 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 and smack. And I have 2 health to try to pull something together. But since I have no form of AoE removal, GG. And we'll just smack you in the face and die that way. Because I have nothing to play. Okay. So, Druid deck's not working out very well. For the last 2 games at least. First game worked out really well. And now it's kind of fizzled off. So, we'll see if we can do better than 1-3. It's better than the Warlock deck. So, we're making progress, guys. Making progress. So we'll see if we can do better, though. Such a waste of gold to go like 1-3 or 0-3 in an arena. Another Druid, okay. Toba, or Tuba. No, Tuba has a U in it, doesn't it? Yeah. Extra card. Ooh, turn 1 flesh-eating ghoul. Fancy. Pretty sure I'm going to do that because he can't kill it instantly. And then I can coin something else later. Ooh. Fancy. Wow. That's weird. Okay. Well. No, because you can just kill it next turn. So that's not useful at all. Because he attacks it with that, and then just pings it with that. So. If he played anything other than the Worgen Infiltrator. Wow. 2 relatively low cost minions. You're annoying. You know that? You're really, really annoying. Well, let's just put one of them on the. Let's put one of my ghouls on the field just so I have that presence. Just because I sort of need it. Okay, so he's got his wild growth. What are you going to do with it? You're going to attack me. Okay. That's fine. I'm kind of okay with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this nasty. So we're going to ping off your shield. We're going to innovate. We're going to make you a 2/2 taunt. So you're now 4/5. That's going to scale. Now you're a 5/4 taunt. So you're going to start getting pretty damn nasty pretty damn quickly. And then the next turn we're probably going to drop our other flesh-eating ghoul, if he doesn't kill that instantly. Which I'm hoping he does, because then I can get a 6/4. Okay, so he drops that. That's fine. What are you going to do? Because I'm going to kill that grizzly with my other. End your turn. Please end your turn. Because actually I'm just going to probably... Oh, now I can't wrath it. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Though, oh, this is dirty, because I could give that another 4 health and kill it. And then it's still a 5, and then it's a 6/4. Oh, this is going to be really dirty, actually. This could be really amusing. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. 4 health and taunt. So now you're 6/3. And you're running out of cards, my friend. You have 3 left. I have 4. So, and 2 of them are direct card draw. So, what are you up to, Toba? Is that a buff? Probably is. Okay, you're gonna buff that and kill it. That's fine. I'm okay with that. That guy paid for itself. And now I'm gonna drop another one. And probably just wrath you in the face to get some cards going. Oh, there's my Alexstrasza, so we're going to drop that, and probably just bite you in the face. And drop another Flesh and Ghoul for you to deal with. Have fun. Drop some more low-cost minions, please. Please drop some low-cost minions. Actually, anything that I can kill with a Wrath or a Starfire. What's that? Wow, you have a lot of stealth. I hate you. Lots and lots of stealth. That's annoying. But you're running out of cards. And I can kill that once you bring it out of stealth. So it's not really a big problem. So let's just bring my Loot Hoarder down. I could kill it with my own Wrath and get a card from it. Actually, I can get 2 cards from it, actually, come to think of it. Which isn't necessarily a bad idea, but I'd rather attack with it first. What are you gonna do? Because you bring that thing out of stealth and it dies next turn, because I'm just going to Starfire it. You'll get 5 damage out of it, unless you put something on it. Ooh, nasty. So you're going to give it a taunt. Okay. And a Demolisher. Ooh, choice targets. So you're going to do that. Okay. So, you did that. I can't do both. So, I'm thinking I do is I kill that tiger, play the Knife Juggler. No, I can't. Damn, I can't do both. Oh, I can. I can kill the tiger. I don't get the card draw from it, but that's fine. I'm okay with that, because I'm going to go like this to give this thing more targets, and then we're just going to kill our Loot Hoarder. Get the card, and then just armor up again. Awesome. So that thing did not do that much damage to me. I'm fine with that. And then next turn we will probably Starfire the taunt and worry about that thing afterwards. That's annoying. Just need some water. Okay, so you can do that. Okay. I could just Ironbark Protector, actually, and let him beat his face into it, because there's nothing he can do, so yeah. I'm thinking I do that. And hit me. Ah, it didn't hit me. Okay, well that's fine. So it's still going to kill 2 of them. The problem is... Okay, well, fortunately, he has to kill me, otherwise I'm just going to start doing things. Ah, he's going to end his turn, that's fine. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop my Gnomish Inventor. I'm going to... Ooh. Let's get some more cards out of this guy. Yeah. More cards, more cards. Alright. And then I'm just going to kill this, because that's fine. And then he can trade one thing on... Ah, he doesn't have to now. Now he can just hit me for a bunch. That's unfortunate. But I can play that immediately now. So unless he starts trading out minions, which is what I'm probably going to do, because I have better minions on the field, actually. Okay, so you're going to kill that. You're going to hit that. You're going to kill that with the tree. That's fine. Kill it with the tree. And then start hitting me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this. I'm going to eat that, because it's annoying. And then I'm going to drop my other Ironbark Protector. Have fun. And then I'm thinking I Alexstrasza behind it. Because that's the thing, Druids don't have that sort of direct execute removal that other classes have. So, well, he's got a swipe, so there's 4 damage, so he can kill that Ironbark Protector. But it's going to take everything he has to do it. And then I'm thinking I just Starfire his face. Yeah. Let's, Oh, I can keep dropping more big taunts! Yes! Let's drop more big taunt. And smack that thing in the face. More big taunts. That's what we want. So we've gone through 3 of our big scary taunts, and I still have a couple of little ones floating around somewhere. Okay. I'm going to kill that instantly with the Starfire. So he gets the card. Did he pull something useful? Soul of the Forest. Another Soul of the Forest. Okay, that's fine. And a pint-sized summoner, which at this point in the game really doesn't make a difference. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get a card. Wild Growth. I'm going to use... Oh, I can use that now, actually. Because that gives me a card draw. Haha. There we go. Let's get a card. Stranglethorn Tiger. Exactly what I wanted. And now we're just going to blow you away. And I get another big scary taunt. Most excellent. Now we're just going to start smacking you in the face. There we go. So, I can drop another big scary taunt, or I can drop Alexstrasza. Okay, he's going to get a bunch of cards here, actually. Not good. Not good at all. He's going to get 3 cards. So I have to kill that next turn. 4 cards. Because he got excess mana. Okay. Murloc Raider. Okay. He's got a lot of low-cost minions. Start killing your stuff off. You need the cards. There you go. So, get another card. Can he play it right away, or no? Yes, maybe? He can. It's a buff. Mark of Nature. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so here's the play. We just be annoying. We continue to be annoying. So we're going to kill that. Unfortunately, it gives him a card. And then we just kind of poke you. I don't want you getting more cards, so we're going to take you out of the picture. And then we're going to play our own stealth. And $1 on mage. So, you're not getting any more cards anytime soon. Unless you have some nourishes or natural... Well, actually, naturalize would be great, because you can give me cards. Okay, there's a taunt. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give another big scary taunt in your way. Because I'm a dick. So, here's the play. We're going to go smack. We're going to go... more taunt! He's probably like, what the hell is wrong with you, man? And then we're going to kill this guy. And then we're going to kill this guy. So we'll just go smack and smack again. And just deal with his 2 little trees. Oh, 4. Well, yeah, 2 little trees. Okay, that's fine. Alright, he saw the forest that thing twice. Okay, that's fine. And I still have Alexstrasza in my hand. Yay! I don't have weapons. Have fun with that. So, we are going to Young Priestess. And then we're going to Alexstrasza your face down. And then we're just going to start smacking things. And trading out. Have fun dealing with the Lifebinder Alexstrasza. Wind Fury, that's not going to save you, because I think I may actually kill you this turn. More taunts, just because we have it. And we're just going to go smack, smack, big smack, and the 1 damage to finish you off. GG. Goodbye, Toba. Alright, so that worked out a lot better than the previous 2 games. So let's see what the 4th game has in store for us. Let's see, do we have a 3-2 or a shameful 2-3 defeat? We shall see. As I cough, because I think I'm getting sick. Not 100% sure, though. I hope not. I don't like getting sick. Getting sick sucks. It's terrible. What do we get? Raven Web, the Rogue. Straight out of somewhere. Okay. Well, I don't want to turn 8 Alexstrasza. Could be useful. I'm going to keep the $1 on Mage, just because it can be helpful. But I'm thinking I turn 1 Novice Engineer, just so I can get that card draw and the creature on the field, that he can't kill instantly with a dagger. Really? Okay, that's fine. So, we're going to go like that, which is fine. And then next turn I'll probably just eat that archer, which is okay as well. Probably just eat it with a gnome, actually. Blood Raptor, okay. Well, I'll get the armor to reduce the damage that raptor gives me. And then we'll do that. And then, what shall I do? Probably wrath that raptor, I'm thinking. Yeah, get the card draw. Why not? Yeah, let's get the card draw. Let's go poke. And we'll poke you. So he's burning a lot of cards right now, so I've got plenty of options to go through on the next couple of turns. So next turn I'll probably drop the Mogu'jin Warden, just to sort of be a big, standing, annoying wall. He's doing a fairly good job at rushing me down, though. Motion Warden will buy me 1 turn. Okay, so he's got 5, 6 damage, so it'd actually buy me 2 turns. Unless he has something else. And then I can, next turn, do... well, I'll probably end up wrathing one of them, just to get rid of it, to reduce that damage taken. So you go smack, smack. Probably wrath the wolf. Yeah. And you drop a dagger. Okay. So yeah, he's doing a really great job rushing me down. He's got a really good rushdown deck. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to drop this down. And then we're going to get some card draw, which reduces that thing's damage by 1. And buffs that up slightly. Because now we can either kill this with his dagger, because he can't kill it with that. Or I'm going to kill that. And then buff it up a bit. Okay, so he's going to kill it with his dagger. That's fine. That reduces the damage down taken. Okay, I'm probably just going to Starfire that, to be honest. He's playing like his entire hand here, so... Oh, thank you. More cards. Oh, guess what? We have big scary taunts. And... let's see, how much damage can we do? 3... Yeah, let's play a big nasty taunt. Because you gave it to us. Have fun. Of course, you now have 4 cards in your hand. I have a bunch. I do have a lot. I have 2 Starfire, so I can start picking your minions off with that. And I have 2 other big nasty taunts in my hand. So what are you going to do? I generally don't get this card because it does give each player 2 cards. So, alright, killed your Man Addict. Killed your Oracle. Killed your Golem. And did 8 damage to you. I'm totally cool with that, because guess what? I'm going to play a 5/10 taunt. Okay, so you brought back for all your health. Okay, so... more big nasty taunts. Start killing stuff, buddy. Start killing stuff. And then next turn, I'll play my Ironbark Protector again. And then you'll do even more damage to it. To yourself, maybe. More card. Ah, damn. I'm going to have to destroy a card next turn. Because I have 10 in my hand. Hopefully I destroy, like, something really crappy. Fortunately, I already have Alex Strauss in my hand, so it's not as big a deal. But... okay. Wow, you've got a lot of crap. But unfortunately, that taunt's gonna start killing all your stuff. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that, because here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna Ironbark Protector again! And then next turn, I'll probably Alex Strauss to get my health back up, if you manage, because you're gonna have to kill everything to do it. Oh, damn. I'm totally screwed now, aren't I? Yeah, I lose. Well, that sucked. That clutch play big game hunter just completely wrecked me. Oh well. I was going so well too. Damn. Damn, 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 damn. 2 and 3, losing to a clutch big game hunter play. How unfortunate. Let's see what we get. Dust, gold, gold, and a pack of cards. So we got 35 gold. Okay, not bad. Let's see what we get in the pack of cards. Our deck was so good too. Let's see, we got a rare. We got 2 rares. Awesome. Okay, Feral Spirit, Cold Light Seer. If I'm building a Murloc deck, which I have, it's really funny to do with Druids because you get a bunch of Murlocs. You can do it with Shamans. But you get a bunch of Murlocs and then you pop like Savage Roar. It's right here actually. So, you know, you get a bunch of Murlocs You can start buffing things with like Power of the Wild and then Savage Roar and just go to town on somebody's face. It's really, really funny. But anyways, that arena didn't quite work out as I hoped. We finished with a shameful 2 and 3 defeat to a rogue with a clutch play big game hunter. But as always, good luck out there. My name is Magnus, and I shall see you next time.